So, do you have any downsides? Hello and welcome to the watch channel that combines honesty with in-depth advice. And today we're gonna talk about a watch that got me all over the moon. It is the MeisterSinger Stratoscope. It comes in a 43mm or nearly 51mm lug-to-lug steel case and costs a neat €3,690. But of course, that's not what this watch is all about. It is this. The main asset of the Stratoscope is obviously this very large moonphase indicator on the dial. It stretches all the way from one side of the dial to the other, giving the watch a face unlike any other. It even gives you the opportunity to glance at the perfect detailing of the moon itself, which is made in 3D, making it even more tangible, and which gets even better in the night with some absolutely stunning lume. And by the way, do you like this attention to detail as much as I do? Then please leave your comment and subscribe. But there is one detail I love even more. It's on the bottom of the dial. MeisterSinger says this shimmering spectacle was inspired by the Aurora Borealis or the Nordic lights. These unique shades make the dial change in every position, just like the Northern Lights indeed. And it makes the moon shine even brighter. And despite all this attention to detail, the watch has a crisp, uncluttered appearance. And I think this very modern sort of moon phase really fits the philosophy of this brand. Although it feels as if they've been around for much longer, MeisterSinger was founded 20 years ago in the West German city Münster. All of their watches have only one hand, which gives them a very own personality. But it also has a deeper meaning, because MeisterSinger believes time should be enjoyed without too much pressure, and the single hand shows you the time in a more relaxed way, which doesn't mean the watch is inaccurate in any way. In fact, MeisterSinger prides itself on making a moon phase that's more accurate than the normal ones. Theoretically, this moon phase indicator doesn't need adjustment for the next 122 years. This module is built on top of a Sellita SW220 automatic movement that was made in Switzerland and which can be seen through the glass caseback. The brown leather strap is, in my honest opinion, a very good choice, giving the watch a more modern appearance. So, do you have any downsides? Well, of course. But the first one I'm not really sure about, so I'll leave this one up to you. It's the size. Normally I would complain about this size, but I'm not completely sure in this case. Its diameter is 43mm and I think most of that space is used quite wisely. And it definitely adds something to the overall feel of the watch. But if you turn the watch around, you will notice the watch actually is a bit too large for the movement, or the movement is too small for the watch. Either way, it's not a perfect fit in my opinion. And I also once said this about the MeisterSinger glass. I don't really like the glass because it has a slight distortion to it. Like if you look at it from the side, you see a little bit of a loop-like view. But you know, with this fantastic look on the moon, I actually appreciate that loop-like effect of the glass. And to be really honest with you, I think that the price of €3,690 is a bit steep considering the Sellita inside. Of course, it does have this very accurate module and it looks absolutely fantastic, but still. And it actually does bring us to the most important question of the year. Is this watch cock or is it cool? Look at that, it got our famously moody machine all romantic. Isn't that sweet? And now we know what turns our machine on. And indeed, if you love watches like I do, I think the MeisterSinger Stratoscope absolutely is worth a closer look. It shows the perfect synergy of the MeisterSinger philosophy and the creativity to make tasteful watches with a very own personality. On the wrist it shows great presence, although it might be a little bit too large for me personally. It's beautifully made, has a very own visual identity, and it comes from a company that has its watchmaking heart in the right place. Now that is a watch worth having in the side of your telescope. Period. Are you looking for great watches as much as I do? Then please do like, subscribe, leave everything, and see you next time.